They traveled across continents to make Thunder Bay their home. They came with dreams and hopes. Please join me in welcoming Aya Wadi, who's our guest for today. And thank you so much, Aya. Welcome. This is our studio today. We have a wonderful studio, but unfortunately, because of the COVID, we're talking remotely. But thank you so much for making the time.
No problem. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Same here. So, Aya, when did you make Thunder Bay your home? When did you come to Thunder Bay?
We actually came to Thunder Bay in November 28th, 2017,
Mhm.
like almost 3 years ago. And when we had off the airport, there were snowstorm, and the weather conditions that didn't help me at all to convince my parents to stay here. So
Mhm.
when we stayed in the hotel for the first 10 days, my parents were like just staring crazy, and they said, "We will not stay here. It's not Canada. They might made something wrong and we landed in a different country or on the North Polar. Let's just go back to Turkey." I said, "No, no, no, we will not go back to Turkey. Like, we can't go live there." So it was so funny and so hard time for us at the same time. Like, we really got shocked of the weather and of how much is it cold here. But
Mhm.
by the time everything, we get used to it.
Mhm.
um yeah, I think that's
It's
it.
it's really unfortunate, Aya, that you had to leave your home, your country, beloved country, because of the ongoing civil war and the unrest. But we, the residents of Thunder Bay, are very, very lucky to have you here with us.
Thank you so much. I am like the lucky one, and I really honored to be here, and be a part of the Canadian community. Thank you so much.
So, did you choose Thunder Bay, or how did that journey happen?
mm,
I mean, out of all the cities in Thunder Bay, how did you make Thunder Bay your home?
Thank you. We actually applied through the United Nations for an immigration program from Turkey. And the thing is, like, you got a case number,
Yeah.
and then they get your case and they apply it for a couple countries like Canada and other countries in Europe, like Germany. And then you have to wait like for 3 months or a period of time to get approved by one of those countries, and we got approved by Canada. We didn't know that we are coming to Thunder Bay because the government already like choose the city that you have to go to, and
Okay.
we were lucky to come to Thunder Bay. I really love it.
So, so are we. So from Syria to Turkey, you were in the refugee camp for 3 years, I believe, right? In Turkey.
Yeah, yeah. We were lucky to not staying in a refugee camp.
Okay. Mhm.
We were able to rent a house in
Nice.
Istanbul, and like get a job there and improve ourselves. But we were not able at all to involve in the community there. The people were a little bit not nice to us. They didn't like Syrians because they were thinking that we were there to get their job opportunities or to get their lives and all those things. Yeah, and we stayed in Turkey actually for 3 years, and it has been like 3 years here too. But you can't compare those 3 years here to the three
Okay.
years that we were in Turkey. It's a really hard time. We were not happy. We were thinking most of the time to go back to Syria, wherever it is, even if we lost our houses and our houses got destroyed, even if we will go and stay in a refugee camp, it was really better than we lived in Turkey there.
Mhm. Well, life, yeah.
Yeah, it's life, like
It's a
challenges, all these
life.
things. We have to go through it. And even if it was so hard for us, it's good, like you get experience wherever it was a good experience or bad experience. You learn a lesson, right? And that make you more like more
Resident.
mature.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Aya, you're so young and you talk with so much positivity. I'm so proud of you, Aya. So proud of
Thank
you.
you so much.
So,
Thank
Aya,
you. It's really kind of you.
Once you were here in Thunder Bay, how did you plan your life here? What happened? What shaped your life to where you are today?
Well, when we came here to Canada, Thunder Bay, like I know like Canada is not like Syria, or it's not gonna be like Turkey. Like it's really land of opportunities. Like whatever you will do, you will find yourself. You can follow your passion. And the thing is, when we came here, so first of all, like first thing that you should do, you have to get in a good level of language, so
Mm,
you can get a job and prove yourself to the
mhm,
community, involved in the community. So the first thing that I did, I looked for a job and I got a job at Prime Gelato.
mhm.
It was like after 4 months we came here to Canada. I got a job there and I started working there. And the same time I was attending the Link School in the Multicultural Association. And also, when I was there, after 6 months, I was able to get my level 5 English language
Wow.
certificate. So, yeah, to be honest with you, my English was good, but I wasn't.
You're flawless. You're flawless. You're wonderful.
No, this is really kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Um, I was speaking English, but because we were in Turkey, and I learned Turkish language there. So when you start, when you want to speak, you get afraid. You say, maybe I will put some Turkish words in the sentence. So in first month, I swear, in first month, I didn't speak English at all. Just the important things
Just
that I should
passing by.
answer. Yeah, because I didn't want to mix both
Okay.
languages together. So I stayed the first month just listening to English, and get myself to like a level that when I will speak, I should not mix. And yes, and thanks for that, yeah, I got that stage, and when I was speaking, I wasn't mixing at all. So which was really good. After that, after I finished my English level 5 at
Competencies,
Link School, I applied for a program called Academic Upgrading Program for high school equivalency, which is my third high school diploma.
oh, is that right? This is your time.
Don't laugh. It's so frustrating. Believe me,
This is
I got the two
wonderful.
languages.
Like you said, any number of experiences and knowledge that you're gathering throughout your journey is just going to
Exactly.
help you in the long run.
For sure, for sure. Even it was like the same things, the same rules, the same subjects like English and math, but in different language. You
Yes.
still you still feeling yourself that, oh, I still need to learn more. Like even
Right.
if I already know all these things, I still need to learn more. So um I went there and I applied for the program and I started attending the program while I was working at Brand Gelato.
Right.
And in the same time, like my job at Brand Gelato was a seasonal one. So by the end of the summer, we're done. So I
Okay.
was
Okay. Mm.
yeah. So we
Please
I
go.
was yeah, I was looking for another job in December 2018, and I have heard about the Culture Kitchen program,
Mhm.
where it is my best experience I have ever had in Thunder Bay
That's
or
Culture
in
Kitchen.
Canada.
That's Culture Kitchen, the program run by Roots to
Yes,
Harvest.
yes. Um,
I love the program too.
I really love it. It's so beautiful. The
Mhm.
energy that we had it when we were all together in the kitchen, uh, like the nice environment that we made for the women from different cultures, like the Arabic culture, to let them feel comfortable that they are kind of in home. They can improve themselves. They can start their own job. It was amazing. I can't explain it. I really enjoyed each single moment we had it
I can
there.
see
We
the
were sharing.
excitement in your face. So I can see the passion in your face.
Yes, yes.
So
Oh
basically,
my gosh.
so it's a program to encourage newcomers, new immigrants, refugee communities to learn about starting their own kitchen, starting their, in a commercial way. Is that the program all about?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And beside encourage them like to open their own business, to hire them and uh, to let them know that even if they are having a family and they are that much busy with raising up their kids, they can get a job
Mhm.
with the culture kitchen program in a part time, to make a food, to share their food and their love with the Canadian people, and through only through the culture kitchen program, and also to know more about like customer service, uh, how to tell the people about your food, how to promote for your business, how to start up your business, because the essential thing that we did during the culture kitchen program was about getting the safe food handling certificate, which
Oh.
is, yeah, which is essential thing if you want to open like a restaurant, you know what I mean.
Mhm. But besides that certification, was there any other compliances that you had to do, you had to follow when to start something of your own? Was
Was
that
so
that
fun.
journey easy? Was that there was no challenge?
Well, there were a challenge for me that in the first round that we did with the culture kitchen program, I had my mom and my sister with me in the culture kitchen.
Right.
So when they were a decision had made, they were looking at me, say, "Oh, you choose the best for your mom and your sister." I said, "No, no, no, no. I'm here just for translating. I don't make any decisions." And
Oh,
it's hard. Yeah, it was a really hard time for me, like to let everyone satisfied, and to let them understand that I don't make decisions. I'm just here for help you to help anyone else,
so
and
you
I
were a
really want to help.
sorry, you were a translator as well with the program.
Yeah, I was interpreter. Yes.
Oh.
I yeah, and I joined, yeah, the first round of the culture kitchen.
Mhm. So
Yes.
from Culture Kitchen, what happened next? Once that you were armed with all the certifications, what happened next? How did you carve your next path? The next step in your journey.
Well, because we really enjoyed the moments of, the see the reaction on the people face when they come and get their food from us, and how
Mhm.
they were really happy about trying new delicious food.
Mhm.
I and my mom, we made the decision of starting a home catering.
Mhm.
So I like it was just an idea, at the beginning, and then my mom told me, said, "Oh, same culture kitchen program and the same weekly meals that they were doing. We can just do the same at the beginning."
Right.
So the first thing that I did, I just want to make sure that everything is legal to start a business. You know what I mean? So you have to get your business registered. You like get your business number. You have to get a business license. We already get our safe food like handle certificate. Um, the third thing was really hard for us. It was about how or where can we cook, because the challenge was that our landlord didn't accept us to cook at his house, and
Right.
he said he has an issue with that like insurance company, so he can't let us start a business
He
from
had
the
his
house.
Yeah, he had his own perspective. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, so
You had to
I
look for a place to cook.
that's right. So I tried, or I had to look to another option, which was really good option, to rent Roots to Harvest kitchen
Mhm.
like couple times a week, and to make all the food there and then package it and then serve it to the people.
Right.
Yeah, so that it was really like it was hard for a little bit, to get like a perfect time and get the kitchen booked for you and make the food. But we were good then. We were just doing everything from home, so like I got like the customers, I emailed them, I explained everything for them, I sent them a menu, they can pick what they want. We started with as I told you, like something similar called weekly meal, and we will redo it again right now. And then when people start hearing about us, they were asking to cater their events, and we were, thanks to God, we were getting bigger and bigger and more
Nice.
successful. And
Nice.
that's, yeah, and that's good. Like, not, it's not our only success, but I really thank everyone supported us, like before, from all our dearest customers to our family, friends, and all the community around us.
Lots of well wishes around you, Aya, and we've been so proud to see your journey, to see the growth, the success. We really, really are very, very happy for you. But
Thank you
now,
so much. It's kind of you.
but now you have taken it to so many, such a big level, right? You are
Exactly.
now you have
Yes.
a place of your own, from home
Uh,
to a place of your own, right?
Sorry.
You've now taken your kitchen from your home or from roots to home to a commercial level, right?
We already took it to a commercial level,
Yes.
like you know that. So
Congratulations.
yeah, so we were very successful, and we got a really nice opportunity. That the old owner of Damascus Doner restaurant, he just offered his restaurant if could someone take it over, and we
There you
just
go.
took it. Here we are. So we made that decision since like last December, where we met in his restaurant, and he said he's planning to move on. I wanted someone to take the restaurant and keep it in the same level, or maybe take it to a higher level. And I really believe you. So I said, you would not get regret. Like, you find the right person.
You have the promise.
So yeah. Yes, yes. And it was a hard time. Like, we were really nervous, and at the beginning, when we opened the restaurant in June 3rd, like, we have been just opening it for 3 months, because of the pandemic. Like, we were really weird of not getting enough customers. Uh, we don't know what will happen, right? But we were really happy, and to have that much of customers in the first day that we had to close earlier
Oh,
with
wow.
1 hour because we run out of everything. The customers, they were coming and knocking on the door, saying, "I'm sorry, I can't do your order today. Come back tomorrow." I didn't know that.
Now, please
I
tell us.
didn't know that.
I'm dying to know what were the customers coming for. I mean, we're so happy, and we just love the Mediterranean food. Yeah, the Middle Eastern food. Sorry, the
Yes.
Middle Eastern food. Tell us whatever you can about the Middle Eastern food. What are the essence? What are the spices that you use?
So, well, it depends where in the Middle East, right? Like, because each country has like their own dishes, like, or original dishes and influences. But I think, like, the spices like cumin, cinnamon, saffron, coriander, nutmeg, like, they are close to aromatic, not spices. And I think if you wanna make like a Middle Eastern food and you don't have those spices, don't make it. Because don't make it. It will not be the same. Like, even if you try to put something like alternative, it will not taste the same. And like essential ingredient like blossom water for desserts, it make everything perfect.
I
So
see.
yeah, I think all those spices, like, it really help to make the food more tasty, more flavory,
Mhm.
more than the other kind of dishes.
And do you get all the spices here? I think you get most of them. But what about saffron? Get saffron here?
Well, even to be honest with you, sometimes for sure I'd like to support local, but the quality of the spices that we are having here in Thunder Bay is not the same that we want. So every month I order all these kinds of spices, or what I need, from a company. They have their own shop in Mississauga, so
Yeah.
they ship me like a big uh, quantity of like all those spices and all the essential ingredients that I'm using making the Middle Eastern food.
And can you give us the names of some of them? I know shawarma.
Ah,
I know shawarma. I know falafel, baklava.
for sure.
It's just mouth
Well,
water and delicious, delicious.
they are all delicious for sure. Do you want me to explain something or just say names? Like just
Just a few basic and the most popular dishes.
the most popular dishes, like for now that we are having in our restaurant, are like falafel. You already said that, which is really delicious patty made of like ground chickpeas with garlic and all like parsley and our other spices. And what we do, we just fry it. You see, it's easy and it's so delicious. Yeah, and beside it, like came, I think hummus. Hummus is very famous, very popular here in Thunder Bay or in any other where. And by the way, it's not like a Syrian like dip. No, it's a mid. We call it the Middle Eastern, but it belonged to Egypt, where
Okay.
they made it. Yeah, where they made it first time. And also beside the hummus, baba ganoush,
Baba
which
ganoush.
is yeah, which
So
has
cute too, right? Baba ganoush.
thank you. It sounds so funny. I know, but so cute. Like we say baba ganoush. Yeah, baba ganoush has made of smoked eggplant. With a garlicky yogurt sauce, so we mix them, and it tastes smoky, garlicky sauce, and so delicious and soft. Also, one of my favorite dishes is yalanji. Have you tried it? The grape leaves?
Wow.
I
I'm
think
coming.
like
I'm coming soon to try it.
coming. You should come, please. So the yalanji, it has like it's a savory dish. It's like it has made of grape leaves stuffed with rice and cooked vegetables.
Wow.
And what we do, we add pomegranate molasses and
Oh,
lemon juice.
oh my God. Oh my God. The best of flavors. Oh my God.
And
Re-
when you put that, like when you get the first bite of a grape leaves, you can feel with that flavor of a sweet sour, not too much sour, and it melts in your mouth. So good. It's so healthy. It's vegetarian too, which is make it wow, make it
My
perfect.
favorite is I am kibe.
Oh yeah, the kibbeh is one of my favorite, and actually we have 12 kinds of kibbeh that
Wow.
only my yes like my city, like the place where I born at, Aleppo, we only made there 12 kinds of kibbeh, and like the people like or the women there, they improve those recipes with their grandmothers, and they pass it from generation to a generation.
Passed on.
So
Nice. Passed on
yeah,
recipes.
yeah, yeah, and the nice thing, like the most popular and delicious one is called like kebab darwish. I will not say the word because it's a hard word, but it came like in in a shape of cone, and we do made the dough of bulgur with onion and spices, and then we stuff it with the ground chicken, onion, and nuts. But
Nice.
it's so delicious. Mm.
Totally match.
Are you hungry now? I'm
I
sure you're
am,
hungry
Aya.
now.
I am.
You should eat something before we do this interview.
Sharing of these beautiful, beautiful recipes and also the
It is.
ingredients and
It
just
is.
yeah, we just love the Middle Eastern food. Aya, how big is the community here? How big is the Syrian community now in Thunder Bay? The Syrian,
Um, Sorry.
the Syrian community. How large is it now? How many families would you have now here in Thunder Bay?
Like, for you mean, and like families have Arabic background?
No, no. I mean, how many? What
Like,
is the size of the community now? How big is the community? How many families do you think are there in Thunder Bay now? 15 families, 20 families, or more?
I I think 20 families. Because most of the families that they are coming here like as newcomers, unfortunately they believe that a better opportunity is waiting them in different cities, right? Like in the bigger cities like Toronto and London. And this summer, 11 Syrian families, they moved on to a different cities, and
Oh,
they didn't want to stay here. So while we were here around 27 Syrian families, now we are just like we just lost about 11 Syrian families. They just moved on looking for a better opportunity. While opportunities here everywhere, you just have to accept, like, to be able to learn, right? And you really want and have the passion to learn.
right.
Not all of them they do, right? So they think that better opportunity will wait them outside, so they moved on.
You said you wrapped it up so, so beautifully,
i'm,
Aya.
I'm
Said
sad.
it so beautifully
Thank
that,
you.
yeah, it is up to us, right? It is up to us
For
to make the
sure, for
most of the
sure,
opportunity that we get, Aya.
for
So
sure,
together, you and us, we all make Penderby a very welcoming city, yeah. And
for sure.
for sure and most sincerely wish you all the very, very, very best, Aya, in everything you do, in everything you do. We see that promise in you. We see that passion. We see that excitement
Thank
for
you so
life.
much.
Thank you so much, Aya, for being with us today. Thank you very much.
You are more than welcome. I'm honored to do this interview with you. Thank you so much for your time and for having me today.
Thank you.
uh, yeah, I hope that what I said will be able to let the people or show a better vision, like of
Very
us as newcomers to Thunder Bay, and to give, like, and I wish what I said it passed a part of my experience, of my good experience here in Canada as our my new home.
right. All the very best, Aya. God
Thank you
bless you.
so
All the
much.
very best.
Thank you.
That was Aya Wadi. And what an inspirational woman she is. I've always been, it's been very, very admirable to see her progress her life in Thunder Bay. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining this edition of Global Vibes. We'll see you next time with, a very promising topic and people to meet with. Thank you so much for being with us today.